Hello, Joshua Collin here. Thought I'd do sort of an update video slash new project video. As you can see, I got a blue tractor. This is a 1969 MTD 960. And yeah, as you can see, it is a big garden tractor. Those are ATV tires on the back. It's overall it's in real good shape. The paintwork needs to be worked on, but what do you expect for a old tractor? This thing, 12 horsepower Briggs, 4-speed peerless transaxle. I don't think this one does have the high-low, but that's alright. As you can see, the engine is in pieces, as you can tell by the box. Got the carburetor, fuel tank. The fuel tank goes here. Battery goes there. The wiring harness is a complete mess. This is the voltage regulator for the starter generator, which is mounted there. I don't know if the engine runs, but I'm gonna see if it doesn't run. What I'll end up doing is replacing it with a single cylinder diesel, air cooled. I won't be able to fit a liquid cooled in here. So that's gonna be fun. Like I told you, it's a 4-speed. Has a PTO engage. If I end up doing the diesel, I'm gonna end up having to delete that, because I'm gonna probably end up put like a 35 amp alternator on it, so I can run lights, probably a winch, maybe, because the diesel I want only has a 3 amp charge coil on it, and that's not really acceptable for what I want it. It's gonna have new headlights. Here's the light that it came with. Yeah, you can see. Got the original carburetor manifold for it, lift arm, bunch of miscellaneous parts for it. It has a rear lift, so that's nice. It has tail lights. Not quite sure how the tail lights are actuated though. I will be putting a foot throttle on it, and if I do the diesel, this is gonna stay here. Choke is gonna become the decompression release. I'm gonna make a new panel for it because it's missing some things. I want to have 2 gauges. Yeah, it does come with a key switch. So I might use that, not sure. The dash is somewhat broken. I'll be reinforcing this with metal all around here. So this front grill's made out of cast iron. So yep, it's gonna be fun. Right, the Briggs, the 12 horse Briggs shroud is there. Yeah, so this is sort of on the last project list for right now. I gotta get the water pump rig running first, get that situated, then I can move on to the tractor. It has a mechanical clutch. The clutch pedal there is right there. From what I heard, that it's a 4-pin clutch, maybe 3, not sure. And what I've been told, it's better than the Cub Cadet 3-pin, but I don't want to sling names. It has a 90-degree gearbox right here going down to the peerless transaxle. Swing this over and you get first gear. So the dual throttle setup, I'm gonna have like Fearless fronts mixed with Doc Sprocket's Fugazi foot pedal. So yeah, it's gonna be sort of my own take on a work tractor. This is gonna be a work/show tractor. Originally I saw this a couple of years ago at the Harvest Show, and I fell in love with it, and I absolutely love the color blue. Gotta love spiders. I will be putting LED headlights, the Par 36 style headlights, because I love that front end. Probably a simple brush guard, with, I'm not sure if I want to do a winch or not. Probably not. And dry weight with a gas engine is about 870 pounds. So yeah, the diesel in it's going to be probably 900. And the front tires are, they're doable, but they're shot. As you can see right here, that is a bulge. So it's going to definitely need new front tires, and I'll probably stick with turfs for now. And what I might do is, steering is a little loose, but what do you expect for a old tractor? Here's the PTO lever. So this might end up going away. Normally this would have like a belly mount mower, but if I'm gonna have a mower, I'll probably be towing one, just because I'll have a modification. I'll need a larger alternator most likely if I'm gonna run lights, gauges. I'm gonna probably switch to LED rear, tail lights. What I'm thinking for gauges is a volt and oil pressure gauge. I don't really need an oil temp because this will just, I'll just monitor it probably with a infrared gun. And one nice thing is that I can stick a skinny toolbox underneath the seat. I probably might replace this upper portion, or I might just keep it and probably have new foam. And so I might end up replacing the seat with something newer, but keep the spring. So yeah, it's so I might add a horn. I'm not totally sure, but maybe, not quite sure. And I had my dad over here earlier today. He said this thing might be able to pull the pontoon out because it's 900 pounds. What I'm thinking is probably I'll end up using this gas tank for the diesel engine too, but I think I might. Probably not. Because it's pretty cruddy inside, and yeah, I'll probably end up having a custom one made for it. Here's the air cleaner. Got all the shrouds for it. Carburetor. But first thing is I'm gonna address the ignition, then probably spray some starter fluid in it first. Then if it does pop off, I'll probably see about getting it running for now until I can save up enough money for the diesel engine. And I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna be able to space it, but I know it'll fit in there. I'll probably have to modify the exhaust. So, and if the engine is junk, I might end up getting like an 8-horse Predator, throwing that in there for now, hooking up the throttle, just so I have it as a driving chassis, just so I can drive it on and off trailers. I don't have to push it on trailers, and so I'll probably end up, if I end up needing, or a 6.5 horse would work. But again, I have it sort of planned out. So yeah, this thing is monster. The tires are to my kneecaps, so, and you can actually just, this is a 10 by 10 storage. It's like 6.5 feet long, 3.5 feet wide. So yeah, so this is gonna be my entry into the tractor world. Well, it'll be my first one. I'll probably have a maximum of 3. This show tractor / work tractor, a 998, which I was thinking was a 990, but it is what it is. So yeah, I know I babbled a lot on this tractor, but I've always wanted to build a like a resto mod tractor, actually a modified tractor, because some of the stuff is absolutely crazy what they do. And believe it or not, that this actually has actual tie rod ends, so it's gonna be a nice tractor to actually work on. I paid $200 for it, $20 for delivery, or $5 for tip. So I did pay $225 for it. 12 horse rear lift. The guy that I bought it from has like over 70 tractors. So, and what I think I might end up doing is putting like a hood prop on it, or have like a chain that stops it like right here. And I'll probably have clips to keep it down. But first I gotta see if the engine runs and also fix the dash. So first things first is see what the engine does, then I'll go from there. These tires are practically almost brand new, and they're ATV rims. And actually, these are 5-bolt rims, not 4-bolt, so I'm kind of happy. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy doing this project. But first, I gotta get the water pump rig fixed or finished. Pump top nut is being a pain in the rear end. And a little update on that is I'm actually going to be using a galvanized tub instead of a cut down 55-gallon drum, because cutting down a 55-gallon drum is a whole heck of a lot of work. It has handles. It is more portable, and I can throw stuff in it and carry it instead of a cut down 55-gallon drum where no handles, awkward to carry, and that simpler. And a lot of the videos I've seen and pictures of these types of water pump rigs, they just use a old wash basin. So, and if I end up not using the Briggs, actually I probably won't be, is most likely it's gonna go up for sale as a 12-horse Briggs off a MTD 990 or 960. I don't know, I have 990 stuck in my head probably because I was thinking the other one I want is a 990, but it's not a 998. And sorry for babbling, that's just, I made a video and I'm remaking it because I was just bouncing all over the wall, literally. So I'll also probably end up making a plow for it, so that will be fun. So be able to plow it in the winter. So this is going to be a fun project. Or what I might do is end up putting a fuel tank back here and have an electric fuel pump. Not quite sure, but I'm gonna end up having like a toolbox on this and have it like a work tractor, probably air compressor, probably a jump start. So this is gonna be a fun project. So this is as it starts, really good start tractor, and I cannot wait to start. First, we got to deal with issues down at Makerspace, which I don't really want to elaborate on, but let's just say City's not happy with us right now. So, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.